What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? Before we get the video started on the next part of the C7 Stingray Procharger install, I want to tell you guys about a product that is not sponsored. They just send me stuff every now and again, and I really like it. They've been sending me beard balm every now and again, which is cool because I have obviously my awesome beard. But recently they sent, I guess this is a new product of theirs. I don't know, but 1740 sent me this hand salve, I guess they call it, this solid lotion bar for your hands and for your elbows and kneecaps and whatever else you want to put it on. Stuff is freaking amazing. I just want to give them a little bit of a shout out because I'm going to be ordering more of this stuff. It's freaking awesome. So I'll have that first link in the description. Yes, Mitch?
They give you a whole nother one.
Mitch is like really excited about the C7 setup here. So as you guys can see, we're getting ready to do the intercooler setup, right, Mitch?
Yep.
And this entire piece here, all that junk is out. So that's all gone, right?
Yep.
And then we have all these replacement pieces that we need to put in. So we have the intercooler here. We have all of our piping, throttle body piping, intercooler piping, all that fun stuff. And then we also have the lower valance, I guess you would call it, part that goes on the bottom of the car to protect things. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna install this, but I guess I better show you guys. He brought nice wheels. So I guess, Mitchell man. So we have these brackets here.
Yep.
That go above this piece here that I guess holds the intercooler in place. And these are the replacement pieces.
Yes.
That they sent as well. So we got two replacement pieces here that they look like they've been modified to fit in that location. And so yeah.
That little guy will go in there.
Oh, that's the air air temperature is what that is. Probably for like the cabin. Like to tell you what the temperature is outside.
Loose, it's because it has to be.
Oh, so they want you to have that loose before you put the intercooler on and then tighten everything up together.
Yes.
Let's take a look at this blower from underneath. You can hardly see it.
Yeah, it's hiding.
There's our drain line. Basically, what we'll do is we'll find a nice little location for this. We'll probably tie it up on over there, maybe. Just kind of out of the way. That way, it's not hitting anything. Because if and when this thing needs re-drained again, they can just kind of untie it, unzip tie it, pull it out, drain the oil out of the blower. This is really convenient. Put it all back together, tie it right back up again out of the way, and you're good to go. So that's actually a really nice feature. I talked about that in the other video that I made on the Procharger install, which was the last video I made. So I guess we're ready to mount an intercooler and put some piping on and show these people what it looks like.
Let's do it.
All right, let's make it happen, Captain. So you have bolt rating for me? I guess I got to work. Yeah. Here he comes. Come on over here, big boy. I'll use one hand to hold the camera and the other hand to put a bolt in. So which? So
it's a little tight.
Okay. Well, we'll just get one in at a time here. No big deal, buddy. Where's this go? Here.
Push it out toward the front.
Push it out towards the front. Oh, look at that. Okay. Squeeze in a little bit on your side. And
I have to.
You good?
Mine. Okay.
All right. You good now?
I'm good.
All right. Let's get this one in here. Let's get another bolt on the other side here. That way you can take a little bit of weight off of this sucker. There we go. Now you can relax a little bit. We'll get the top one in here. Not a bad intercooler setup. I will say it does. I mean, it's a big intercooler. This is a huge, fat intercooler. The only thing I don't like about this intercooler, like I was saying, is it is really, really thick, which is a good thing, but it seems to block a lot of the radiator and a lot of the AC condenser, which I don't think is going to be an issue with cooling or anything. We got the intercooler all mounted up. Mitch is doing something that I'm going to show you here in a minute, and I'll tell you why he's doing it. And it's because of this race valve. With the regular Procharger kit, you just get a regular blow-off valve. With this Procharger kit, we decided to go with the race valve, which is a much bigger blow-off valve. The difference is it comes with this piece of tube here, and we're going to show you what that piece of tube is for. So this is the original tube right here, and you see it has that little hole there. That's for the original blow-off valve. And obviously, since we're not using the original blow-off valve and we're using this race valve, you have to modify that tube in order to fit this in its place right here. So you have to cut this tube here and here within length, and that's where this race blow-off valve goes. Now, we found out a little bit of an issue with this thing, and that is this Oh my God, Mitch.
I'm sorry, I might hit you.
This harness here it kind of makes things tight to get that race valve and get that tubing in there. So what we're doing is we're kind of doing our own little modification thing going on here. We're going to actually put this harness behind the ABS bracket. We're going to squeeze it in behind here to give us more room here, because normally that line goes, that actual wire goes in between here like this, up above the sway bar, and it's kind of really close. So we're going to maneuver this on the back side of that. Right, Mitch?
Yep.
Mitch, what are you doing?
I messed up.
You did? Did you?
I messed up there.
So as you guys can see, Mitch, I'm holding a fucking camera. Mitch is cutting, that's a sharp razor blade. Holy smokes, dude. Don't cut your dick off with that sharp ass razor blade.
He's gonna have to get very close.
So we're cutting the original blow-off valve location out of this piping. That's a good straight line, look at that. And we're basically gonna assemble everything and then put the blow-off valve inside of this piping. So it should line up pretty well. You're scaring the hell out of me, Mitch.
I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
Ah!
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Hey, Andy. Oh, sorry.
Calm down, buddy. All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. That was a pain in the ass. I had to help Mitch, so I wasn't able to record. But as you can see, it is a tight fit up in here with these tubes and stuff, and especially when you integrate this race valve. A little way to get this in, if you guys are getting a race valve with your Procharger setup, is disconnect this side of the intercooler again, bring it forward, put all your tubing in, and then run your rubber tubing over the blow-off valve tubing, and then push this all back in, and then connect your tube to your intercooler. That should solve your issue when it comes to getting this thing in here, because this is extremely, I mean, it's so freaking tight, it's not even funny how tight it is. So Mitch is going to tighten up these clamps, then we're going to put the car down on the ground. All right, Mitch, you're going to squeeze. Okay, he's squeezing. He's just working.
I'm just tubing.
All right, we need to go get the other tube. There's another tube here that Mitch needs. It's the straight pipe tubing. This is the old cut piece there. This is the straight MAF tubing that we need for Mitchell Man.
I'm working too hard.
Mitch, what are you doing? Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
There's your tubing. That's where the MAF goes. So the MAF's going to go up high. Down she comes. That is a nice intercooler.
It is beautiful.
That is nice. Not gonna lie.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot too. Boom, boom, boom. We have some clamps, some instructions up top here, Mitchell Man. Got that beautiful, look at that blower. Oh my God. So now you guys can kind of see the top of the race valve tube and all the other rubber tubes and stuff that are on this side. It is a mess. It's a tight mess, to be honest. All right, so we just got to put that one in and then this one, and we pretty much got the intercooler all done.
Yeah.
And to get that in the hole, you're not nowhere near the hole. Yeah, now you're in the hole, Mitchell, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that.
It's like really tight.
I know it's really tight. This whole kit's really tight. Stupid bottom boot.
Stupid rubber.
They mess around. They're like, yeah, you know what? We don't want this to pop off at all. Ever. Once it's on, we never want it to come back off again, period.
Yeah, it ain't like a good party where they want it to pop off.
Yeah.
Okay, we might have to rotate this guy down here a little bit.
Yeah, and I'd probably rotate this. I think we had to rotate this for the Haltech,
Yeah,
didn't we?
Yep.
So we got to loosen this up and rotate it back the other way.
What an awesome tool. I can't even use it.
That's your fault. Where did we even let off? I don't even know.
I broke it.
Okay, so I know where we let off. We actually got back from lunch, guys. So, so we got all the mounts on. Mitch, what are you freaking doing over here?
I'm going to break this thing.
What are you doing?
I'm getting angry.
Why are you getting angry?
I'm just trying to make that fit. That's all.
Oh, okay, cool. Anyways, so we got everything buttoned up. We got everything tied up. We have our line coming out of our intake manifold ready to go, and it's all the way down on the blow-off valve already. Let's go down here and take a little gander. Right there she is. She's all lined up and good to go. We got our vacuum lines going where they need to go. We have this vacuum line over here that then gets wrapped around per instructions. So that goes under there. Yep. So that's all teed, ready to go.
It's not final destination, but
yeah,
it's really
okay.
close.
And then where's this go? Oh, back up here into the oil catch can, or the oil can for the engine.
You got it.
Awesome. This is a good job. We're doing a good job. This thing is literally so freaking close to being done. It's crazy. We still got to do the algae control meth kit, which the bottle or the actual pump will be positioned over here. We'll be using the reservoir for our algae control as well, and then we also will be doing a custom line lock on this car, and we also have a little bottle that we're going to be implementing in here that we do to all the C7s that we work on that will hold a little bit, about 30 ounces,
Washer fluid.
about 30 ounces of washer fluid for the customers. That way, in case they do want to wash their windshield in a rainstorm or on a dirty bug day or something, they can. They still have a little bit of windshield washer fluid, considering that their windshield washer bottle is actually going to be used for methanol now instead. You don't want to spray methanol on your windshield. Bad idea. It's a waste of fuel. We're going to be doing some secret modifications down in this area to allow a little bit more air to come in to the supercharger from the outside scoops and on all that stuff. So a little update on some other stuff. As you know, we were doing an aero kit on this car, and we actually got the wing on the back here. I'll show you the wing. He brought some wheels. These are the back wheels, the front ones I showed you earlier in the video. These are the back wheels with some really good R888 proxies on them, sticky tires. But we are doing an aero kit on this car. So we have the rear wing on, we have the rear splash guard, I guess you want to call them, or wheel guards on. We also have the side skirts, and we have a front splitter. And I know a lot of you guys, I mentioned it in the last video, there's a few of you saying you guys should put the Z06 front grille in this car, and yes, we are. We will be putting the Z06 front grille in this car. I'm going to show it to you. It's sitting over here on an engine. But right here it is. It might be upside down, but that is the Z06 front grille. It's upside down, I don't know. We will be installing that with all the other aero kit mods that he brought along once we get the front bumper back on, and once we get the fender back on the car as well. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. The next video is more than likely going to be about the methanol injection kit. It's going to be a dual nozzle setup that we'll be doing on this. And then probably after that we'll be dynoing. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. We're going to be making obviously a few more videos of the C7 Procharger vet setup. Hopefully it puts down a whole lot of stinking horsepower. It should be pretty awesome. Other than that, guys, if you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing. Facebook is also Diablo Formula Racing.
Deuces.